Hello everyone, today I'm going to be informing you about the separation of powers within the United States government and their checks and balances. Okay, first I'm going to be telling you about what checks and balances are. Checks and balances are defined as a constitutionally mandated structure that gives each three branches some degree and control over actions of the others. These checks and balances prevents one branch from getting too large. That being said, if one branch of the government thinks that another branch is getting too large or too strong, they can check that branch in Congress and make sure that all the branches are balanced once again. The next thing that I will be informing you guys about is the Federalist Paper number 51. This paper was written by James Madison, and in this paper he stated that each branch of government should have the power to check and balance each one of the other branches if they thought that the other branch was getting too strong. He also thought that this checks and balances system was necessary to control the abuses of the government that may come with their eventual tyranny. He also stated that it is used to preserve the liberty by ensuring justice so that each one of the branches is equal in their power. The powers allocated to the House of Representatives, Supreme Court, and the President can also be checked and balanced. For example, if the House of Representatives thinks that the President is coining his or her own money, this can actually be grounds for impeachment. First example I'm going to give you guys is the veto process. The president may always veto a law that's passed by Congress, but Congress can override that veto with a vote of 2/3 of both houses. Another example of how checks and balances work in the U.S. political system today is that Supreme Court may check Congress by declaring a law unconstitutional. The power that this means that it's balanced is because it makes the Supreme Court justices just as equal in passing laws as Congress. One final example that I'm going to give you guys about how checks and balances work in the U.S. political system today is the appointment of Supreme Court U.S. justices. In order to have a new Supreme Court justice, the U.S. President appoints a new Supreme Court justice. But in order for this Supreme Court justice to become a justice is through Congress. Congress votes on if they believe that this Supreme Court justice should rule as a justice. And if Congress doesn't believe that this justice appointed by the U.S. President is fit to serve on the Supreme Court, they can check the President until he finds a worthy Supreme Court justice candidate. Thanks everyone for watching, and I hope you learned a little something more about the checks and balances system in the U.S. political government.